Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do I did a little shopping of my stash. And we're gonna do just a chatty get ready with me. I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to see from me, whether it was this video or hair care routine, and this video won, which I'm very happy about because I struggled all day to get up the video that I posted today, which is my BoxyCharm. I'll put it in the cards, and yeah, I struggled so much with it. I had so many technical difficulties. Yeah, now I'm happy to just sit down, play with makeup after getting all the technical difficulties out of the way. That being said, I am starting this video a little later than I had planned. It's currently 4:30, and I don't know if you can tell, but because of daylight savings, the sun is setting later, but today it's a pretty cloudy, so fingers crossed that we still have good lighting throughout the whole entire video. Anyways, let's get into it. So I kind of picked out some makeup products that I haven't used in a while. I also asked you guys on my Instagram if you had any questions for me, so I have a couple of questions to talk about. But first, we are actually going to do the brows because I want to try the feather brow trend on camera. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, feather brows, they're kind of like an extension of the soap brows trend, that there's a bunch of different gels and stuff that you could use to get the look where instead of the classic instant brow where they're like a block, instead they're feathery and they point up. So I wanted to try it out on camera. I know Lana Davidson really likes doing the feather brows, and she actually used Got To Be Glued gel for hers. So I thought instead of buying a bar of soap that I would use the gel, since I already own the gel. So let's try this out. We're gonna do it first because it's best to do this on clean skin. Let me bring you in closer. There we go, nice and close for the brows. The idea with the feather brow is that you push all of the hair upwards. Now, I don't know if you can notice, my brow hairs naturally grow sideways and down over here and up over here. They basically grow in 5 different directions. So that's why this trend is kind of not one I have really hopped on board, just because my brows just don't naturally go that way, and I feel like they're gonna become really big and bushy. Anyways, let's try it out. We're gonna take a little bit of the Got To Be glue. This is the spiking glue. Okay, we're gonna take a spoolie and just try and coat it evenly. So I'm just brushing to get so look at that, my brow hairs are really long. My brows are not shaped and done for this trend. My brow lady does it, brows naturally grow, so I feel like this brow look is better for people with lighter colored eyebrows, or people who just have not as thick eyebrows. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this right, if this looks right. Well, they're kind of cemented like this, so anyways, we'll give this a second to dry. Let me know, guys, in the comments, are you up to date on the brow trends? Did you do the Instagram brows where the block and the under eye highlight? And now do you do soap brows, or do you not follow brow trends? I don't really follow brow trends. Brows are kind of my weakness, I'll say, when it comes to doing makeup. I kind of just do my brows the way they are. I basically just fill them in with a little bit of pencil. Yeah, I've got pretty good natural brows, but I do have some sparse areas. I also do have a scar here. I don't know if you can see it. And because of that, I have a bald spot in my eyebrows. I'll tell the story and then we'll get to filling in the brows. I got the scar when I was a kid. I was sledding at my cottage. We at my cottage, there's like, it's like a hill. There's kind of like 2 bumps and then it goes into the water. So my uncle used to build us like a sledding ramp that would go onto the hill and then onto the lake. And one time I was in like a inner tube type of sled, and when I was on the lake I hit a bump, flew off the thing, and then cut my face on like a ice, on the ice, like a chip of ice. And yeah, it was really bad, and I probably could have gotten stitches, but I didn't because it was right around Christmas. Like it was either Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or Boxing Day or something like that. So first of all, we would have to drive really far to be able to go to an emergency room, and then we would have had to sat forever in the emergency room. That like, we decided it wasn't worth it to get stitches, but because of that, I now have a scar. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, we're gonna try brow pomade on one side and a pen on the other and see which one I like first. So let's try the pen on this side. Basically just filling in any bald spots. See, what I find funny is that I find that a lot of people say that the feather brow looks natural. I don't know in what world this looks more natural. Maybe for some people, like I said, if your brows aren't as thick, but I feel like it also gave like my face a little bit of a facelift. The way it's like cemented down. Okay, there's that one. Let's try dip brow. Yeah, my brows are uneven. This side is like way more slicked down than this side. Oh well. Well, it doesn't help that I use 2 different products. Oopsies. This side is a lot like warmer, versus this side is a lot darker. Okay, I give up. It's not gonna get any better. This is why I also don't do this, because this has taken me like 15 minutes to do these brows. And honestly, I don't think they look any better than my other brows. And those only take me like a couple of minutes. So please let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Hit, miss, should I have stopped and not added the extra product? I don't know. I think when you look at the brows like to the sides, they're okay, but when I look straight on, I don't know if they look even. Let's start getting going with the eyes. I'm gonna put on my eyeshadow primer. We're gonna use the same one that I always use. We're gonna be using, sorry, my eyeshadow primer. It's a Smashbox 24-hour photo finish eyeshadow primer. And today for the eyes, I decided to pull out a product that I have not used in forever. This is the Makeup Revolution 24 karat gold eyeshadow palette. It's like their play copy take on the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. And yeah, I have not used this palette in forever. I got this when I was in Europe because at the time it was hard to find Makeup Revolution in Canada. They're now at Shoppers, by the way. Pretty sure you can get this palette there. And yeah, I haven't used this palette in forever, so I thought it would be fun to use it. I'm just following a pictorial that I saw on Pinterest. We're going to set our face, the shade. Ooh, I feel like we're definitely going to run out of good lighting. No. Do you guys enjoy my new headband? I got this at Winners. It reminds me of like, I really like really big headbands. They kind of give me Tudor vibes, Tudor headpieces. That's what I'm trying to wear it to, like a little bit further back on my head. And then they sometimes had like a veil or they had the hair down. If you've ever watched Tudors, really good TV show. I kind of want to rewatch it. What's her face? There's some really good actors in it, like Natalie Dormer, Henry Cavill. They're both young at the beginning of their careers. It's a really good show. All my brushes are dirty. I need to clean them. I think I'll probably do that after I'm done filming. Okay, we're gonna go into the shade. Maybe a little bit of this one. And what we're gonna do is that we're going to create like a little wing on the outside. Hello, okay, I brought you in closer. Also, my iPhone storage was full, so I had to empty that. Technology is really being my friend today. So we're going in with those 2 light shades. And we're doing this little outward V action. I asked you guys a couple of questions on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do that. So I will answer a couple of them. When I'm blending my eyeshadow is the perfect time to do that. So the first question is, what new releases have caught my attention recently? I do have 2 that caught my eye that I'm like, oh man, I want that. So first one I probably won't get, ColourPop and Lizzie McGuire. Breaks my heart that I won't be getting it. I just, like, as you guys know, if you follow my channel, I got ColourPop order. I placed it technically in January. Didn't come into February. I've been talking your ears off about my ColourPop haul, so I think you all know that I did place a ColourPop haul pretty soon, so I don't really want to place another one so soon, also because I'm like broke. You know, I haven't really had a job in a while, so I definitely cannot afford to buy tons of stuff, and I'm saving my money for the Sephora sale that's coming soon. Yeah, I will not be purchasing it, even though it breaks my heart because Lizzie McGuire was one of my favorite shows as a kid. Going in with a slightly fluffier brush now into those 2 lighter shades, and I think it's really cute. I think the eyeshadow palette's really fun. Those glosses are like exactly like lip glosses I had as a kid. Okay, we're gonna go into this shade now. I'm gonna place it the same spot. Actually going a little bit more in the crease, in where, like, you know, we got the big triangle, now we're gonna keep it in the little space. So Lizzie McGuire, was a huge Lizzie McGuire fan as a kid. I actually had a pair of jeans. I don't know, she did like a jean collaboration or something like that, so I had a pair of jeans that had the little Lizzie on the jean. Also, sorry if you hear creaking, it's just my chair. My chair is creaky. So yeah, I was a huge Lizzie McGuire fan. And then the other one I might end up getting actually is the Fenty Beauty is releasing a blurring skin tint. I think that's what it's called. It looks right up my alley. I have like trend mood up, that's what I'm looking at right now. Delivers an instantly smooth and blurred complexion in a few drops for a quick everyday coverage in 25 flexible shades, which is really good for a tinted moisturizer type of product, because usually what happens is like lighter the coverage, the less shades generally, because since it's lighter coverage it doesn't need to exactly match your skin tone, so they can get away with having less. So 25 is pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm pretty curious because I really do enjoy Fenty foundations. I have her first 2. I don't have the powder one, but I'm also curious in that one as well, especially because I've heard that it is pretty nice for oily skin people, and that is me. Yeah, I have her like other foundations and I really enjoy it, and I think I'll like this one, especially because lately I've been into lighter coverage foundations, especially going into warmer weather. So yeah, it comes out March 26th, so it'll be out by the time this video goes up. So if you're curious, you can go pick it up. I'm probably gonna wait into the Sephora sale and then pick it up. So we'll see if they still have my shade in stock. Okay, we're gonna go into the tiniest bits of black. I really appreciate when palettes have blacks because it just allows you to deepen up things even more. But yeah, those are the 2 new releases that I have my eyes on. Please let me know in the comments what caught your eye lately. Yeah, we can just talk about new makeup. Okay, we're gonna go in with this shade on a fluffier packing brush. We're just gonna sweep it along the lid. And I've been really into bringing sparkles and glitters into the crease in the inner portion, like around here. I just find that it just brightens up and brings much more dimension, because I know that like traditionally people are like, don't put glitters in the crease, but finding the inner corner, it just adds a little something, you know. There we go. Okay, is it time to turn on a light? I think it might be. I think the lighting's starting to get a little grainy. Okay, that's a little better, right? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do liner, lashes, all the jazz, and then I'll be back because I can't talk and put on liner and lashes. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, here are the liner and lashes. I used my Tartiest liner because in brown, and did a little bit of like a pointy yeah, you know, little cat eye in the inner corners. Also, yeah, excuse my nails, I took all of my nail polish off, but I didn't have the chance to paint them. Excuse me. Then I'm wearing Cash Beauty lashes in the style LC because I wanted something a little dramatic since we don't have like a ton going on with the eyes. It's pretty simple look. Okay, let's get into the base. I've been doing like a combo of a pore filling and a more hydrating. So we're gonna use an oldie. We're gonna use a Smashbox Photo Finish. I'm gonna put this in the pore area. Okay, we're gonna put that there and then we're gonna go in. I got this in my BoxyCharm and I don't think I've used it much since I got it. This is a Radial Soft Focus Glow Drops. I love using droppers. It's so fun. And I'm gonna putting this on the outside perimeter of my face. Kind of where I didn't put the pore filling. Does anyone else do this, that they like bring a snack and then they get distracted and never finish their snack? Let's pull up another question. What is my favorite spring trend? Makeup or fashion? For fashion, I definitely like wearing florals. Florals for spring. Groundbreaking, I know. But I really do enjoy wearing florals. Okay, we're gonna pause. I'm gonna go on with foundation. So today we are going to be using, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy foundation. Haven't used it in a bit, and I've got two shades and we're gonna kind of do a little mixy. I have the shades light and light medium, both neutral. So we're gonna put the light in the center of my face. So we're gonna put the light medium on the periphery or peripheral, and we're gonna go in with my dirty beauty blender. So yes, florals. I love wearing florals in the springtime. I'm actually a pretty big pattern person. I know not everyone likes wearing patterns, but I know I'm not wearing it right now, but I really do enjoy wearing patterns. I think it's so fun, and I think you can wear something that's like a pretty basic cut, but if it's a pattern, it can be so interesting. And yeah, I've always liked to wear patterns. I don't wear many patterns in my videos because if I'm doing makeup, I kind of want like makeup to be the star. I wasn't sure what makeup I was gonna wear, that's why I'm just wearing black today. But most of the time, I do enjoy wearing patterns. And yeah, I like a good floral print. I don't know, what are the other spring trends going on? Definitely excited to start wearing more creams. I like wearing creams more in the springtime, spring and summertime. Just yeah, lighter foundation and stuff. Concealer. One trend I've seen a lot is lighter concealers. Sorry, not lighter concealer, but like using less concealer. So you kind of just put it in here and then you use it to kind of give yourself a facelift. So doing it here. So let's blend out the one side and see the difference. I'm gonna try and, oh, I think I already did mess up my liner. Okay, it kind of worked. I don't know, maybe it's just a placebo effect. Do I look more lifted on this side? I think my dark circles are definitely corrected. This is the Sephora collection, what do you call it? Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I have a cream, blush, and highlight. Let's go in with the highlight first. So this is one I haven't used in a while. This is Iconic Blending Illuminator. This stuff is super bright. Like, look how metallic that is. So I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand and we're gonna dab just a little bit on. We're gonna blend it in with a brush. I think we're looking nice and dewy. And now we're gonna go in with cream. I got two different ones. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to go for. So the two I picked out, this is the ColourPop blush stick, and then I have the Glossier Cloud Paint. I think we're gonna go with the Cloud Paint just because this one is like a little bit more pinky versus this. It's slightly more peachy. And I think I want something a little bit more peachy to match the eyes a little bit more. So we're gonna go on the back of my hand. We're gonna dip my brush into it and we're gonna stipple it on the cheeks. I'm kind of concentrating it a little further back and kind of then blending it back and forwards. Only when I have a little left on my brush will it go right on the apples of my cheek. I'm also blending it into the highlighter as well. And we're going to take a bit on the nose, just like so. And then also I like to put a little right above the eyebrow as well. Okay, and now we're going to set the face. We're going to use an old one that I haven't used in a while. This is a Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Oh, to Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is their pressed powder in the shade Warm Light. I haven't used this in forever. I haven't used a lot of my powders because I've been using my Project Pan. What is my summer Starbucks drink? So I drink chai tea lattes year round. If you didn't know, I don't drink coffee, and not because I can't handle caffeine or any of that stuff. No, it is because I do not like the taste of coffee. Even the most sweet and sugary drink, I can still taste the coffee. Like I can get a frappuccino and I'll still taste it. I'm not a huge bitter person. Don't really like bitter things. I don't really like beer for that reason either, or dark chocolate. So yeah, I drink chai tea lattes year round. Hot in the, I'm having a mind blank. Hot in the winter, iced in the summer. I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I've been really enjoying the brown sugar syrup, so I've been adding that. And then if I'm feeling really extra, I'll put sweet cold foam on top. The pumpkin cream cold foam is the best. I can't wait for fall to have that again. It's so good. It's the best way to do pumpkin. Sometimes in the summer, if I don't like feel like getting a chai, I'll get passion tea lemonade. Those are pretty good too. And it's one of the reasons why I prefer Starbucks over Tim Hortons, because Tim Hortons does have, like, I like a good steep tea from Tim Hortons. They also did come out with, like, I don't know if they still have them, but when I was in 4th year, they came out with a line of, like, lattes and stuff. So they had, like, a London Fog. I think they also came out with a chai one, and those are pretty good. But they don't really have any good, like, iced versions. Like, I don't know why they haven't come out with an iced chai at Tim Hortons. Like, I think they had one for a period of time and then they got rid of it, but it was ice caps but not with coffee, and it was really good, and then they got rid of it. And like, I know they have those like smoothies and they also have their lemonades, but those are like sickly sweet, and that's coming from me, someone who loves sweet things. So yeah, I don't really like their summer drink options. This is the NYX Dewy Finish. This is my favorite drugstore and dewy setting spray in general. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I use the Fenty bronzer in, this is their powder bronzer. This is in Shady Biz. I actually really like this base. Wow. Lower lash line. So we're looking a little empty right now. Okay, next question is, what is my favorite season? I think I talked about this the other day. I might have it in my favorites video. I think I might have mentioned this, but I am a big fan of fall. I think fall is my favorite season. When I was a kid, it was always spring. I'm going in with a bit of the 2 shades that we put in the crease. I was always a fan of spring as a kid. It is my birthday season, and I feel like you're always slightly partial to your birthday season because like it's a season that your birthday's in, and especially because spring's a pretty good one. After a long winter, you're just like sick of the cold weather, and the spring's nice. And don't get me wrong, I still really do enjoy spring now as an adult. You get all the flowers and the trees growing again, and you can go outside, and you know, the excitement of summer coming around. But I will have to say that now fall is definitely my favorite season. Let me get a lip and then we can finish talking. I think I actually want to go for something bold because we went pretty plain. There we go. I think that's pretty fun. This is over Cosmetics Santa Ana. It's so well loved that it's all completely rubbed off. Okay, let me just, what was I saying? Fall, yes. So fall is definitely my favorite season now. I just love it. I think there's something so magical about seeing the leaves change and like going like hikes in the forest and everything. I absolutely love fall fashion. Like, don't get me wrong, I like wearing dresses and stuff in the summer. I'm not really a huge shorts person, so I get sick pretty quickly of a summer fashion, and I just love the returning of sweaters and leggings and all that stuff. I love fall foods and flavors, pumpkin spice, like hearty roast and everything, so I really do enjoy fall. So that is probably on the top of my list. Thank you to everyone who submitted questions. Sorry if I did not get to yours. I just talk so much. And yeah, this is the finished makeup look, guys. I'm glad I decided to go for a bold lip just to change it up, you know? So this was so nice and fun and easy just to sit down and put on some makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you, I don't know, maybe learned something new, whether about applying makeup or about myself. And yeah, I am loving this base. I love it. I'm definitely gonna be doing this base more because it's just like the perfect level of dewy. The brows are a pass for me. I think like once I have like my full face of makeup, they don't look too crazy, but yeah, no. So anyways, that is it for today's video, guys. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and you want to see more makeup and beauty content, and please subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out. And that is it for today, guys. I will see you in another video super soon. Bye.